It's been a tough number of days for the national carrier, and things just got a little more messy as NUMSA claims the airline's planes are being serviced by unqualified people. SAA, of course, demanding the union retract that statement, but NUMSA is refusing to back down. I'm joined by Phuthego Mojapele, aviation expert, to elaborate on what are the consequences for SAA. These are serious allegations, but we heard from SAA's acting chief pilot. We've heard from the Civil Aviation Authority saying it's not true.
Yeah, it is not true. According to the CAA, I just spoke to the CEO of CAA, Mepo Pikoza, and they confirmed that as CAA, they have the people on the ground to just make sure that indeed these claims are whether legitimate or not, and they could not find that. And unfortunately, it's against the law to threaten people about these kind of allegations. Any threats that are made to the passengers, especially when it comes to the safety of the aircraft or any other way on the air, it's against the law.
Yeah, and you know we can't trust the CAA because the grounded planes recently given the same concerns. So let's talk more about what's happening with SAA. They're losing on average 50 million a day, but now domestic flights are still not happening. The consequences for the national carrier could be dire.
They could be dire. In fact, we're talking about more than 55 million a day. I think there are other claims that would obviously come after that. What they could count for at this stage is what they are losing on the paper, but there are claims that would come. People would claim that they lost revenue on that. SAA has seen a serious challenges over the years, and I think this is now the turning point for both the government, the shareholders, to really rethink about this whole issue, because there's going to be almost 2 billion that is going to be lost over this period of time. The internationals, they are operating, but the domestics are not operating. But when you look at how the whole thing is going to be going forward, there is no way that they're going to recover out of this. And I think maybe it's high time that we start talking to the people that are interested to buy this airline. And I think it will be very much interesting to see whether it's going to be something that the government would consider.
Well, the government might have to actually bail out SAA again.
It would be very much unfortunate. I think with the current minister that we have, Minister Tito Mboweni, I do not believe that it's going to be that easy. And I think, like he said before, do we really need a state-owned airline? And the answer is that no, we can do without it. We can have shareholders to come and buy the stake on the airline and run it as a business that brings the money in the country. I just don't think we need SAA. It would be best if we privatize part of it and have people coming. I mean, Virgin Group said they are interested. Abu Dhabi people, Emirates, they also said they're interested. Why can't we try that?
All right, thank you so much for your time and your insights. That's an interesting view. Phuthego Mojapele, an aviation expert.